certainly we have had good cause for a feeling that something has been done, a feeling of achievement on a number of occasions, and frustration, disappointment, regret on others. On the plus side, I think it can be said that the efforts of the United Nations in what has been a new type of international action, the use of military personnel for peaceful purposes, has been very important in the peacekeeping efforts. We have been in a number of war situations since World War II, as you know, and have had a measure of success in releasing tension, reducing tension, in containing actual fighting, and even bringing it to an end in such places as Kashmir, the war between India and Pakistan. In the Middle East, we've had plenty of practice there because we've had 3 wars in a little over 20 years, and we've been able to intervene, get things relatively quiet again for a few years, and then it breaks out as it has now. In Congo, in Dominican Republic, in now in Cyprus, and we take some pride in that.
No one needs to be persuaded that the Security Council so far has failed to play the role it was originally supposed to play in international affairs. Too often during the past quarter century, at moments of crises and conflicts threatening the peace of the world, the Security Council has been reduced to sterile debate or completely bypassed by events. The reason for this is, of course, not any structural weakness or deficiency, but the lack of agreement between the major powers on making use of the Council for the purpose it was created.
The problem with regard to United Nations ineffectiveness on Vietnam is not the lack of membership of the members, but the fact that 2 of the active parties, particularly North Vietnam and the Viet Cong, and of course, Communist China takes the same position, insists that the United Nations has nothing to do with the Vietnam conflict, that this is essentially a domestic conflict except for the presence of United States troops. Remove them and the people will decide it themselves. We don't accept that view, but that is their view, and so they would refuse to participate in any Security Council consideration of this question. I think the world is going to survive, mankind on it, and that the United Nations increasingly will play a vital role in man's effort to survive here, as it has, I think, up till now in these first 25 years. Man, I know, is capable of all kinds of weaknesses and frailties and even insanities. But I just can't believe, and can't bring myself to believe, that he won't, when the showdown comes, use whatever instrumentalities are available to him, and the most available and the one that can help him most is the international community organized in the United Nations to avoid that last fatal act and mad act of pressing the self-destruct button. I don't think that's going to happen.